Welcome to Infinity Capital, everyone. So today we are going to talk about Apcotex Industries, and there is a reason why we are talking about this company. So this is the reason. So India is going to impose a 5-year anti-dumping duty, on acrylonitrile butadiene rubber. So basically, the short form of that is NBR, which has been imported from China, EU, Japan, and Russia. So anti-dumping is basically the countries have been dumping this NBR at a price lower than what it is domestically sold at. So this is the reason why sometimes anti-dumping duties are done. So what is how does this affect Apcotex? So we are going to look at this. So if you look here, Apcotex is one of the leading producers of synthetic rubber, which is NBR and HSR. So these synthetic rubbers are used in making hoses, automotive components, gaskets, all sort of, these are the industries, friction materials, belting, footwear, then in the paper and board coating, carpet backing, tire cord dipping, construction, etc. So it has a wide variety of applications, NBR. And because of anti-dumping, now Apcotex will have an advantage in the local market. So I'm going to show you a chart of the import pricing. So if you look here, suddenly the import price and the volumes have dropped. This has happened because there is an anti-dumping duty, and because of this reason, Apcotex should continue to do well. See, earlier also the price has the NBR price had shot up in 2014 to a rate of around 314 rupees per kg, and then it came down to around 17 rupees per kg. So similar thing has happened from 200 rupees per kg in the past 3 years. The price has come down to almost 12-13 rupees per kg. So it's not going to stay here very long, but I'm guessing that it should normalize. It should probably average out somewhere in the middle. So looking at Apcotex Industries, what do we have here? The promoters are holding 58% stake in the company, which is very good. Okay, they have around 75 crores of operating cash flow. So good numbers. They don't have any loan. This is pretty much nothing. Okay, and they have around 82 crores of investments, around 515 crores of cash on the book. So overall, the balance sheet also looks pretty good, pretty solid. And if we'll see here, their margins have improved since last year. Overall, on an average, their margins have been around, if we look at the past 10 years, their average margin is around 10-11%. So decent margins, and the sales have also increased as compared to last year. And since there is an anti-dumping duty for the next 5 years, so we should continue to see, further increase in sales and profits for this company. So as compared to last year, profits have gone up, by more than 100%. However, in the past 5 years, nothing has happened. So with this anti-dumping duty now, we can expect a good momentum in sales and profits for this company. On a quarter-on-quarter basis, if you'll see, there is a sudden jump. If you'll see here, their sales have also increased and their profits have also gone up very, it's gone up really high on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Let's do a PE analysis. On a PE front, it's a little expensive right now. The median PE is 27-28. It's trading at a PE of 37. That is happening because if you look here, this white line represents the all-time high, and then it broke through this all-time high, and now it's trading at around 320 or so. So what is the trade analysis? What we are going to look for, since the stock has gone up very quickly, from its COVID's low, it is up by around say 500%, and we should expect some consolidation in this level because the stock ran up very quickly. We should expect some consolidation in this level. So what I'm going to do is, on the left hand side, if you'll see, there are my moving averages. This is the red line is the 50-day, blue line is the 200-day moving average. So we could either see a price correction or a time correction. By price correction, I mean the price will continue to come down slowly, and you know, that could happen, or a time correction wherein the price goes sideways and the moving averages catch up with it. So what is happening here? Price went up on very high volume and now it is coming down on extremely low volume. So this is a very good sign. So what am I looking for? I will continue to look for, you know, pullbacks. If it's pulling back a little bit more lower, you know, so from its high, if it pulls back by say 30% or so, I will start, you know, accumulating this stock. What will be my upside? So basically we'll have to sit and wait for the next quarter earnings and see how the earnings are panning out. So I'm going to keep this for at least 6 to 9 months, because you know, this anti-dumping thing has happened recently, so we should see numbers coming in at least 2 quarters. So I'll be accumulating it in the next 2 quarters, and you know, we'll be expecting at least a 30-40% rise from here. If the sales and profits are coming out very well, then we can expect much better numbers. Plus the economy will open up, industries will open up, so you know, the business might also become better, the sales might also become go much higher. So this is the analysis, guys. This is not a education, this is not a buy sell recommendation, guys. This is just an educational video. So please consult your financial advisor before buying or selling any shares. Thank you.